Hi guys, welcome to another video, and today we're going to be looking at hormones and the menstrual cycle. Now, processes in our body can also be coordinated by hormones. The definition of a hormone is a chemical messenger released by glands that travel in the blood. And the menstrual cycle that takes place in females is a perfect example of how hormones can coordinate responses. What happens is that during the menstrual cycle, around day 14 or 15, there's a process called ovulation. And this just means that an egg is released from the ovaries. You can see here, the ovaries are on the left and the right hand side. Now, if that egg that's released is not fertilized by a sperm, then the egg and the uterus lining break away and pass out of the woman, which is known as the period. Or it's commonly called the monthly bleed. The uterus lining usually remains quite thick after ovulation, as it provides all the nutrients, protection for the possibility of pregnancy. This whole process, this whole menstrual cycle, is controlled by a number of different hormones. For your exam, you need to know what role those hormones play. So we'll start with the first one. As you can see here, there's a small gland at the base of the brain, and we call this gland the pituitary gland. The pituitary gland releases a hormone called FSH. And FSH just stands for follicle stimulating hormone. And the purpose of FSH is to mature just one egg in the ovary. As the levels of FSH increase in the bloodstream, that stimulates another hormone to be released or secreted. And this hormone is called estrogen. Estrogen is released from the ovaries. And estrogen has two main roles. The first role is to inhibit or stop the production of FSH, to stop this stimulating hormone. And it's also there to thicken the uterus lining. Remember, the thick uterus lining provides protection, food for a newborn, for a fertilized egg. Now, when the levels of estrogen become too high in the blood, it stimulates the release of a third hormone. And this hormone is called LH. LH just stands for Luteinizing Hormone. And LH is released by the pituitary gland. The function or the job of LH is to release the mature egg from the ovaries. Okay guys, thanks for tuning in. Stay in touch for another